there are different curriculums that a lot of you guys may have got started with, but what we do as a community here is, even though you may not be on the Elite Academy, our goal is to make sure that you secure multiple bags. So if you're here and you're an HFX, yes, you have the HFX Academy, you have the HFX educators, but I'm going to make sure that you can make FRX money too. Okay, you're going to learn the fundamentals to at least be profitable in every curriculum. If you're on here and you've got FRX, we're going to show you how to, do HFX, how to do DCX, which is cryptocurrency. So you're going to be able to see value in everything, even if you're not on the Elite. But what's going to end up happening is when you realize how much value we have in this academy, you're going to want to upgrade to Elite. All right. But in the meantime, the whole goal is to help y'all secure the bag, help y'all make some money. All right. So write this down. Every day we have trainings. Monday through Friday, we have trainings at 1 p.m. Okay. And at 9 p.m. So every day we've got time scheduled for you to learn, because the way our platform is designed, guys, is to help you learn and earn at the same time. This is a little different from traditional school, right? In traditional school, you learn for years and then you earn 4 years later, right? Here, you learn today, you earn today. And that's the whole goal. All right. So when you first get started, you're going to start off being, brand new, absolutely knowing nothing. That's fine. But the goal is for you to at least have some fundamentals so that you can be profitable. Okay. One of the things that probably really got you started with our platform was being able to copy and paste and profit. So we want to show you how to do that. So on Wednesdays, we talk about Forex, FRX. Thursdays, we talk about HFX. Okay. So today's course, guys, is going to be about Forex. All right. So if you want to, jot some notes down, I like to keep these things pretty practical, very straightforward and very basic, so that you can leave here with the understanding of how to make money. All right. So let's go ahead and dive into it. The first thing you've got to know about Forex, right, is, the platform that we use to trade regular Forex. Now, one thing I want you all to understand, between the different curriculums, there's going to be different things required of you to be able to trade. So Forex, you're going to need one platform on one broker. HFX, you're going to need another platform and another broker. So here's what you want to write down in your notes. Today, we're talking Forex, okay? So don't try to confuse or blend the two. They're totally different, okay? It's like apples and oranges. They're different, okay? They're all fruits, but they're totally different, all right? So today is Forex. So in order to trade Forex, guys, you're going to need to download an app on your cell phone, okay, called MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5. It's up to you. I'll actually, recognize or recommend now, because I've been using MetaTrader 5. And a lot of you guys are going to start using a broker called Fair Forex that I'll talk about in a second. Go ahead and download MetaTrader 5, okay? MetaTrader 5. Some of you are like, what are you talking about, Sophie? It's really simple, okay? This is it. MetaTrader 5, okay? So you can get 4 or 5. It's up to you. I've been using MetaTrader 5 lately and I love it, okay? The broker that I've been recommending to people lately, which is called Fair Forex. So here's what you got to understand. And guys, feel free, okay, to stop me at any time during the training. If you don't understand, if I lose you, that's what I'm here for, okay? So what you need to understand here is this. The platform that we use to trade FRX, okay, is MetaTrader 4 or 5, okay? So you got to download that on your phone. This second thing that you need to be able to trade Forex is you've got to have a broker account. The broker that I've been recommending, because it's the easiest way to fund and withdraw, is called Fair Forex, okay? The website for Fair Forex is this, fairforexfx.com. All right, so everyone, take a screenshot of this or write it down. So for MetaTrader 4, okay, for Forex, you need MetaTrader 4 or 5 on your cell phone, and then you need a broker, which I recommend Fair Forex. This works in the US, this works in the Bahamas, this works in Canada, this works in Nigeria. So Fair Forex has been a great broker so far that everyone can use, all right? I did a training last week that you can find on my YouTube on how to set up your Fair Forex account, how to get verified, how to fund the account with your debit or credit card, with Zelle, with PayPal, with Cash App, okay? So I've done a training on that. And I'll make sure I drop it in the group right after this training so that you can go and watch that video to get your broker set up. But you need to know you need a broker and you need the app installed on your cell phone. If that makes sense to everyone so far, drop some 7s in the chat. If you guys follow me up to that point, drop some 7s in the chat. And just who's iPad? If you're on iPad, okay, that's Bree. Okay, Bree, let me rename you here on my list just so I can know who I'm talking to. Okay, Bree. So yes, so for Forex, you do want to use MetaTrader 4. Now I know there's some HFX brokers that allow you to trade Forex. I don't know how to use them. I've never used it. None of the educators teach that way, so I don't know. If you got another way to do it, I mean, power to you, but you're not going to be able to get a lot of support just because no one else does that. So I'm the type of person, I'm just being real, you know, whatever the educators teach, that's what I follow. I don't try to reinvent the wheel. I do what works already. All right. So you want to get MetaTrader. Okay. That's and that's going to be the way that you're going to be able to learn and kind of, you know, make sure you're on the same page with everyone else because you're using the same platform, the same app. All right. Let me go ahead and do something right now really quickly. Let me go ahead and log into the Zoom from my phone, okay, to the training from my cell phone so I can share my screen here too, and I can actually show y'all what this looks like. 1 second, guys. Boom. All right. So I've got my cell phone logged in. So let me show y'all what the app looks like. It's really, really simple. Okay. The app is right here. Y'all see it? MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. It's like down towards the bottom of my apps. I've got MetaTrader 4 and 5 because for a long time I was using MetaTrader 4, but now I use MetaTrader 5. Okay. So once you have the app downloaded, actually everyone take a minute. It should take you 2 seconds to download this app. Go ahead and download MetaTrader 5. And if you have it, if you don't have it on your phone right now, drop a 2 and then drop a 3 once you have it. We'll wait. Let's do that. Let's take 1 minute. Everyone, let's make sure everyone has the app installed on their phone right now. Okay. If you have MetaTrader 4, if you already have it on your phone, drop a 3. Okay. Drop a 3 if you've got it. MetaTrader 4 or 5, whatever you're going to use. Okay. If you're new, do 5. Okay. I see Empress Mo has it. Okay. Nikki has it. I know some of y'all who've been trading this morning, y'all got it. But if you're new, Bree and Vibe, Rome Vibe, go ahead and let me know once you have it on your phone. As far as you, Empress Mo, it's exactly like MetaTrader 4. There's nothing different except it looks a little newer, but it's the exact same buttons, the exact same everything. I was the same way. I wasn't really trying to use it or learn how to use it, but I was like, you know what? Bite the bullet, self, grow. Don't be resistant to change. Okay, so I see Bree got it. Okay, I think we're just waiting for Rome Vibe to get it. Does everyone else have the app installed on your phone? If you don't have it, say, I don't have it yet. Drop it in the chat. Let me know. This is a interactive training. Okay, so if you don't have it yet, just let me know. I don't have it yet. Hold on. But looking at the names, I think everyone on this call has it. Only Rome. Okay, Andra, go ahead and download it right now. Okay, download it. And I don't know if Rome is there. Rome, if you there, let me know if you got it, bro. And Andra, drop a 3 in the chat once you have it downloaded. All right. We'll wait like 30 seconds. We'll wait 30 seconds. Y'all, we got me and Jerusha doing a live today at 4 on Instagram. So make sure y'all hop on today, show us some love. And if you're on here and you would like to do a live, you know, with me on your social media, hit me up so, you know, we get a schedule. It's a great way to pique interest in your followers, right? Talking about something different with someone different. So good stuff. All right. So Andrew, just go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and move forward, but Andrew, just let me know, drop a 3 in the chat once you do have it, okay? So guys, when you open up MetaTrader 5, MetaTrader 4, they look almost similar, okay? You open the app on your phone. As y'all can see, I'm $25 in profit. Boop, boop, boop. If you're in profit in the signals right now, you know, y'all should be smiling. You want a training, right? And you're making money. So when you open the app up for the first time, it's going to come up to a screen that looks like this. Okay, it's going to come up to a screen that looks like this. Basically, it's called the quote screen. What that means is the quote screen is just the screen that lists everything that's available to trade. Okay, now you may not have all of these things, and it's cool. I'm going to show you how to add different things. So let's just say the trade ideas that come out, we always tell you what currency we're going to be trading, right? So the first thing you have to do is you have to look for the currency pair that is actually sent out in the trade idea. So let's just say the currency pair that's sent out is GBP USD. So what you can do is you scroll your list for GBP USD. As you can see here, I found it. I'm gonna move it to the top so everyone can see it, right? GBP USD is at the top. But let's say you don't see it here, or it's a lot of things here and you want to search for it. Here's what I love about MT5. At the top, you can go to that search bar and literally type GBP USD. Well, actually, it ain't gonna work because I already have it there, right? So let me just remove it for a second. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Let me remove it so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's say the currency pair we're trading is GBP USD, and you don't see it here in your list. You scroll to the search bar at the top, and you just type it in, GBP USD. Y'all see how it populates? All you do to add it to your quote screen is, what do you think you do to add it to your quote screen? All you do is press the plus, y'all. It goes away. Once it goes away, you click cancel, you go back to your main quote screen and scroll. It's going to be at the bottom of your list. You see it there? If everyone follows me up to that point, drop a 1. Let me let my dog inside because he's making noise. Stop being a big baby. All right. I see you guys got the ones. All right. So MetaTrader 4 is going to show you all the different currency pairs that's available. So if there's a signal that comes out and you don't see it on your quote screen, just search for it and add it. Okay, you can add everything to this screen. What I would recommend, this is just the fall personality in me. I don't like things confused. I want things in alphabetical order, right? So you can actually arrange these in alphabetical order so stuff can be easy for you to find. By default, you see some of these stocks at the top, like Cisco and all of these 2-letter things. Of course, they're not currencies because currencies are always, 2 pairs. It's always going to be 6 letters. So those are actually stocks because you can trade stock in MetaTrader 4 as well. But I don't trade stocks. So I want to delete them. So here's what you do if you want to clean up your quotes screen. You click the little pencil icon at the top left, which is the edit function. Okay. And then I'm just going to go ahead and select all of these things I don't trade. Okay. I'm going to select them. And guess what I'm going to press? Yo, play with the app. It's common sense. Just press the little trash icon at the top right. Boom, they're gone. Okay. That's how you delete. That's how you delete stuff from your quote screen. Now, let's say I wanted to put these things in alphabetical order. Here's what I would do. You see the little 3 lines to the right of the screen? You can just touch there, and now you can drag things around. Y'all see that? So now I could put E under A, put X all the way to the bottom. I could put the SCAD, JPY towards the top. See, now I'm able to well, how you say it? Put it in alphabetical order, okay? I'm able to do that, all right? So look at that. As quick as that, right now, I'm almost in alphabetical order, right? GBP USD, boom. Okay, then all I do is press the pencil icon and get back to my main quote screen. Now I've got some order to my quotes or to my currencies. If y'all follow me so far, drop a 1 in the chat. Actually, drop a 2 because the last thing I told y'all was a 1. I need to see the difference. All right, Mad Tunes has mad tools coming in. All right, this is going to be useful for you to be able to find your currencies quickly when a signal is dropped. Because I'm sure some of y'all have experienced before. Signal comes out and you spend in 2 minutes trying to find it, right? So this is going to be able to, this is that preparation to make sure that you can find your pairs, fairly quickly. All right, good stuff. All right, guys. So the quote, that's your quote screen. Now, I'm going to talk to you guys today about how to copy and paste a trade idea that comes in. So I'm going to show y'all an example of a trade. If you are not yet in this chat called the Planets and Stars Signals chat, okay? You need to let your sponsor know like right now, okay? Like you need to text them right now and say, put me in the chat, or I need to be added to the chat. okay? Because we need to add, you have to let your Platinum 600 or higher know. That's who have admin rights to add to the signals group. And this is where trade ideas are sent out on a daily basis, just about for us to make money, okay? This is where you don't have to understand how to do nothing. You don't have to know how to trade. You just got to know how to copy and paste, and you can be profitable, all right? That's why I tell you, when you come into this academy, guys, trust me, we're setting you up to make money. Don't come into this with the mindset of, let me learn how to trade. Let me spend the first 30 days learning before I trade. No, copy and paste and make some money. You could be making enough money to make your membership. So what I've understood is that if you take 30 days to just learn, by the time you start taking trades in 30 days, your membership is due. You're like, I got to pay this and I haven't even placed my first trade. Does that make sense to everyone? We want you to start being profitable your first 48 hours, because all you have to do is know enough that you're going to learn enough of this training today to be able to copy and paste the signals. All right. So if you're not in the signals group, get added there today. Signals are dropped all the time. So if you can see for the morning, the last trade that I dropped this morning, there's 2 for the morning so far. So if you look, there's one called Sell GBP CAD. Y'all see that? That came out at 10:19 this morning, a couple hours ago. Okay, a couple hours ago, and we are almost to TP1, which means our first target. Here's some vocabulary you guys need to know. You're gonna learn this in the academy, but I'm gonna give you all the cheat code. Okay, there's some things you need to know. I'm gonna pull it up on my notes so I can do everything from my phone. All right, let's do this. Boom. So some vocab, FRX vocab. All right, you need to know what for a signal, there's going to be a couple parameters we're going to give. We're always going to tell you whether it's a buy or sell. Okay, we're going to tell you the currency pair that we're trading, which is like, you know, GBP USD. All right, and then you're going to have something called a stop loss. In the signals, you'll probably see me drop it as a SL. Let's just abbreviate it for stop loss. And then you're going to have something called take profit. And you're usually going to see in the signals going to have take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3. Okay, take profit, guys. These are the targets that we're aiming for to make money. Okay, so the way that MetaTrader 4 works is it's an automated way to trade. Once you place a trade that I'm going to show you in a second, and you enter your take profit number and your stop loss number that's going to be provided to you in the signal, you're going to stay in that trade until the price of the currency either reach your take profit or your stop loss. And literally it means when it hits that number that you've entered for take profit, it takes you out of the trade in profit. Does that make sense? Y'all follow me? Stop loss is kind of like a risk or a protection for you. It says, hey, if price goes the opposite direction of the way that I thought it was going to go, when it gets to this level, take me out of the trade with my loss. Don't let me keep losing. Hold on, y'all can't hear me? Can you hear me now? No? If you can hear me, drop some 3s in the chat. No, can't hear me? Okay. All right, cool. So does that make sense to everybody? If I lost you, just tell me, say run it back again, or let me know what you need me to re-explain. Okay. So it's the great thing about FRX is it's automated trading. So I like to call it like set it and forget it money. This is how you're able to make money in your sleep. Because if you set a trade and you set the parameters, you can literally fall asleep and you can wake up in profit, because if price while you were sleeping hits that target, it's going to close the trade automatically with whatever profit you made. Okay, same thing with stop loss. It's a protection. So here's something you want to do. You never want to trade, especially when you're new. Never trade without a target, a TP, and stop loss. Here's why. Someone take a wild guess, and it's someone who's pretty new. Make a guess, okay? If you put a trade in, let's say you go into a trade for a buy or sell, but you don't set any of those parameters, what do you think is going to happen? Just think about it, just based on what you learned just now. What do you think will happen if you don't put a target and you don't put a stop loss? Okay, Bree says it's going to continue to trade. Your loss may be greater. You may lose plenty of money, right? So guys, you're right. If you are in a trade, right, and you don't set a target or a stop loss, you're going to stay in that trade forever or until you run out of money in that account. So let's just say you were expecting price to go up and price went down. It's going the opposite way and it keeps going down and you don't have a stop loss. It's going to keep going down until there's no more money in your account. That's what we call a blown account. That's the easiest way to blow an account, is having no stop loss to say, hey, get me out of the trade at this point. Another thing that could happen is you may be in a trade, you may be saying you expect price to go up, and let's say it goes up all the way up. But then what happens in the markets? Price fluctuates. So it may be all the way up here. You could have been in major profits. You didn't have a target to say, take me out. Then price reverses. Now you're out of profit. So you've got to set those parameters. Okay. And in every trade idea that we send out, guys, we give you the parameters. Okay. We give you the stop loss. We give you the take profit. Okay, great. So that's something I want you all to understand. So let's go back to the example, okay, of the signal. Okay. So let's look at the trade signal here. Hang on one second, guys. All right, awesome, guys. So looking at a trade idea, let's look at this GBP CAD that I'm showing y'all, because this is going to be a good example because I'm actually watching it on our screen. So this says sell GBP CAD. It gives a stop loss and it gives 2 take profits. Now, here's what I want you all to understand. In MetaTrader 4, there's only one spot for take profit. You cannot put multiple. I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do it. Hang on, y'all. Let me. Hold on. Hold tight. Hold on. Okay. So let me bring up the MetaTrader 4. So someone type those. Let me type those numbers into. Let me type these numbers into, or someone type those into the chat for me really quickly. Let's see. That says sell GBP CAD. Stop loss is 1.7516, just because I need to look at it while I'm doing this for y'all as an example. 1.7431. And TP2 is 1.7384. Boom. All right. So let's go to MetaTrader 4. Here's what you would typically do in this trade. Now, guys, don't place this trade right now because we're almost to our target. I just want to show you all. And then I'm going to show you visually on the chart what's happening. So you go to MT5, but this is the process that you'd go through when a signal comes through in your phone. This is how simple this is, y'all, to make money. Go to MT5. You go to your quote screen. You look for the currency pair. So we're looking for GBP CAD. So here's what I do. I search. Okay, there it is right here. Okay, here's what you do. You touch the currency pair. Y'all see a menu option pops up. You can trade, which we're going to do. You can look at the chart. You can see stats and details. Y'all, don't worry about stats and details. What's important to you is trade, okay? So you click the trade button, okay? It's going to come to a screen like this. There's 4 types of trades that we can take. At the very top, you see where it says market execution? There's 5 types of trades. Market execution means, you press the button sell or buy right now. And in the signals, I would say if it's a different type of trade, if I don't say buy limit or sell limit or buy stop or sell stop, it means it's a market execution. Okay. So guys, this trade that I just dropped in the chat that I showed you in the signal group, what kind of trade is this? Just based on what I told you just now. It's going to be a market execution. Okay. Here's why. Because if it was a sell limit, I would have put sell limit. If it was a sell stop, I would have put the words sell stop. If I just put sell on a currency, that means it's a market execution. So this is where you select the type of trade. Sorry, y'all. This is where you select the type of trade. Do you guys follow me with that? Right up here. But for 95% of the trades that I'm going to be sending in the signals group, they're market execution. That means enter the trade when you see it. If that makes sense, drop some 5s in the chat. Okay. It only makes sense to Shadia. Okay, there we go. All right, cool. Y'all following me now. Mad Tunes like 666, bro. It's 555. All right, I'm playing. All right. So guys, just know that most of the trades are going to be 555. I mean, this is 555 are going to be market execution. If it is a different type of trade, typically I will tell you. And a lot of times, here's another thing that you'll see. You'll see something where if I send a trade out, sometimes I'll say the entry area. If y'all ever seen me put entry zone or entry area, let me know if you've seen that before, right? What that means, guys, is it's still a market execution, especially when you're new. It's still a market execution, but it means enter the trade when you see the price get to that zone. So for instance, just like in HFX, sometimes they'll tell us if we're going in for a call or put, but we got to wait for it to get to entry. Sometimes if I'm seeing a trade set up and it's not quite ready yet, I'll tell you the zone. So it might not be there. So when you see it and I have entry zone, you want to look at your chart and see where price is currently at before you enter that trade, because it may not be in the zone. Okay. And as you start to do this, guys, it'll start to make more sense. And I'm going to show you this here in a second. But let's go back to our example. Okay. Our example said we're going to be selling GBP CAD. So it's a market execution. So we're going to leave it right there on market execution. And it's the numbers that you get in the signal, you just type it in. That's copy and paste. So stop loss, you click the stop loss area and you just type the number that came in the signal. So I said 1.7516. Okay, TP. There's only one TP field. So some of y'all are like, but you gave multiple take profits. You want to start with TP1. When you're new, go for target 1. Basically, you got to think about this like sports, right? TP1 is like going for a free throw. TP1 is like going for a layup, an open layup. TP2 is like a free throw. TP3 is like a 3-pointer. So which one do you think will be the one that's easiest to score? The layup, the free throw, or the 3-pointer? What has the better chances of you scoring? The open layup. That's what TP1 is. So when you see us give multiple targets, go for the easy layup, go for the shot, score, make the money, okay? You're gonna learn as we go along how to modify and keep modifying your trade while you're in it. But in the beginning, guys, while you're new, go for the layup. Don't be greedy and try to go for the 3-pointer because you're gonna miss more 3-pointers than you hit. So go for the layup. Y'all follow me? So you wanna put TP1 in that spot. And all you do is type the number. 1.7431. Okay, boom. Then what's next? This number here, y'all see where I have my cursor, where I'm writing random stuff. Y'all see that? This is called your lot size. Write this down. Your lot size. There's a formula that we use, okay? So you can determine based on how much money is in your trading account, what lot size you should be using per trade. Here's what I mean. If you've got $50 in an account and I've got $500 in an account, we can't use the same lot size because your account doesn't have the same amount of money. So your lot size has to be based on a percentage of how much is in your account. Do you guys follow me? So let's say you want to risk 10% of your account, right? You got a $50 account. You want to risk 10%. That means you're willing to lose $5. I got a $500 account. I'm willing to lose 10%. That's $50. So the lot size that we're going to be trading is going to be different because I've got more money in my account. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay. Does that make sense? Okay. I'm going to go over that formula, but I just want y'all to understand that this area is where you put your lot size. Okay. Now, the lowest lot size that you can use is, it looks like a penny, right? 0.01. It's not really a penny, but it looks like a penny. Here's what I need y'all to understand. Whatever lot size you choose here, whatever you put here, multiply that number by 10, and it's going to tell you how much money you're going to make or lose for every step, or what we call a pip, that the price moves. And I'm going to make this make sense to y'all. Okay? Just think about the difference in price from where, let's say you start, let's say these AirPods cost $100 right now. And let's say tomorrow they cost $110. The difference between price is the amount of pips when we're trading. So if this is $100 today, tomorrow it's $110. The difference in price is what? It's $10, right? So in trading though, it's not dollars and cents. The movement between where price is at and where it goes, it's called pips. It's like steps. It's the difference between the price. And each pip is equivalent to a certain amount of money based on what lot size you use. Guys, I know that sounds like what? It will make sense as you do this. Repetition will make it make sense. Just know this. Let's say in a trade, we're going for 10 pips. Okay, just think about it. The difference in price is 10 pips. Now, if you use a lot size that's a 0.01, here's how you calculate that in dollars and cents. All right, let me show you. Here's how you calculate that. Let me bring up my notes again. So let's pretend, okay, down here, we're going for a trade and our target one is 10 pips. Okay. Our target one is 10 pips. Here's what ends up happening. If you have a lot size of 0.01, which is the smallest lot size you can use, always remember, you always got to multiply whatever lot size you put in that box, multiply it by 10. That's always going to tell you, how much money per pip. Okay, so here's an example. If we do a lot size of 0.01 and you want to figure out how much money you make per pip, you just multiply that by 10. Okay, 0.01 times 10 gives you 0.10. Okay, so that means you're going to make 10 cents per pip. If our trade is going for 10 pips, that means now you do 10 cents times 10 pips equals $1 profit. Does that make sense? I'll do another example, but follow me, y'all. Okay, so for our example, our target is 10 pips. The formula though is lot size times 10 equals how much per pip. So let's do another example. Let's say this time, instead of using 0.01 per pip, 0.01 as the lot size, we use 0.05 as the lot size. So what's the formula? 0.05 times 10 equals 0.50. So that's 50 cents per pip. Because the lot size is bigger, your profits is bigger. So if you're doing 50 cents per pip and the target is 10 pips, that means you made $5 profit. Do you guys follow me? And this is going to come with practice and repetition, y'all. Okay? This is going to come with practice and repetition. So sometimes that's why when I say in the trade how many pips we're going for, that's to give you a determination based on what lot size you use and how much money you can make in that trade. Okay? Now, I'm going to give you all one example. I want y'all to drop the answer in the chat. This is our example. Okay? We're going for a target of 30 pips. Let's say the trade idea, the target is 30 pips, okay? And let's say you're using a lot size of 0.08. Let me know how much money you're going to make if you win this trade. Christina got it. It's $24. Because here's why. If you do 0.08 times 10, that's 80 cents per pip. 80 cents per pip times 30 pips is $24. Going for 0.08. Now, this is why when I start to tell some of you guys who aren't so new, when I say, hey, we got to start having more money in our trading account so we can use bigger lot sizes, think about the difference, y'all. This same trade, if you're using a 0.08 and you're making $24 in that trade, someone else could be using a 0.01, right? Which is 10 cents per pip. They go in that same exact trade. They make the 30 pips because it hits target, but they only make $3. Y'all see the difference? Same trade, totally different profit. Okay, but you don't want to have like a small account and be over leveraging and using like ridiculous amounts per pip. There's a formula, but that's why I tell people you want to start making some residual income in this business so you can put more money in your trading account. Now, when these trades be smashing, instead of making $5 or $6, you be making $50 or $60 because you got more money in your account. You can use a larger lot size. Okay. I'm going to have to do another pop-up training because we still got to get off because the 2 o'clock call is about to start on risk management. Tonight is Wednesday. Y'all let's do a risk management training tonight at 9. That's cool. We'll do a risk management training. We usually do a live HFX trading session on Wednesdays, but for those of you guys who want to really understand this Forex stuff, let's do on our training link, we'll do a risk management. So I'll go over that formula of based on what's in your account, how do you know what lot size you're supposed to use? Okay, based on what the stop loss called for in the trade, it tells you exactly what lot size you're supposed to put into your trading account. Okay, so guys, let me just show y'all one more thing before we get out of here. All right, so that's how you place a trade, guys. You literally put the lot size in and then you press the sell button because the trade idea said we were selling. So you just hit sell. You're in the trade. So I'm currently in some trades. I did these are the trades that I sent out this morning, except gold. That was a buy limit that I set from like 2 days ago, just activated. But let me just show y'all visually what this GBP CAD trade, y'all. This is the trade that I sent out that we just looked at in the signals group. So if you took the trade I sent out at 10 o'clock this morning, you know, you either already got stopped out in profit earlier today or you're in profits right now. Okay, $15. Y'all, I'm using a 0.1, right? $15. What I want to show y'all is if y'all start taking these trades, you will make enough money in one trade for your membership every day. That's the whole goal. Your first trade of the day should be your auto ship money. That's why if you're taking these trades, no one should ever go inactive because we make more money on a daily basis than you need to pay to stay active. But if you got to come out of your pocket every month to pay your membership, which we appreciate, it's because you ain't taking the trades. So that means you need to start taking these MT4 trades. Okay. So let me just show y'all visually something. I know we're done. Okay. Stop the trade. Check this out. Okay. Could y'all see my Google Chrome right here? So this is the trade that I sent out. Okay. This is the trade that I sent out this morning. Okay. This little red box is around the area when I sent it out for the team. Okay, so this is around the entries people got it. This blue line here is when I got it. Okay, so let's see what happened in the trade, guys. The price, this green line is TP1. Okay, TP1, which is these lines that I drew are just based on the parameters in the trade. And I'll do another training, and I have one already on my YouTube of when you get the trade ideas, how to mark it up so you can see what's going on. But let me just show you all this really quickly. Sent the trade out around here. Okay. The trade literally came right down to our target. So if we had gone for TP1, you would have almost been in profit. You would have almost like been able to come out of that trade because it literally wicked it. But then look what it did, guys. It reversed. But our stop loss is all the way up here. So since we entered the trade, we haven't even been close to getting out in the negative. Okay. Price came back around entry, and then look what it did. It dropped all the way down almost to our target again, retraced a little bit, and look what it's doing right now. Price, this little line is where price is currently at. Look, it's pushing down. If you have your TP set to this number on your phone, once this candlestick touches this green line, MT4 is going to automatically exit you out of the trade with whatever money you made. So for me, okay, I'm currently in that trade. I'm up $16 in that trade. But when it pushes down and hits this green line, I'll be $20 in profit. The trade is going to close me out, $20 in profit. Just like that, while I'm talking. See, the great thing about FRX is you don't have to babysit your trades. HFX, you physically have to, manually execute, but it's money in minutes. Take an hour a day of your life, get on an HFX session, secure your bag. That's one bag. But take these trades that we're sending in MT4, that's the second bag. Then when we start telling you what cryptocurrencies to buy, that's the third one, y'all. And then think about it. All of these ways to be able to make money from your phone. Then what do? You go tell some people you just made $30, $40 from your phone and now get them on a presentation so you get to the residual back. 4 streams of income in one opportunity, y'all. I've never seen anything like this. So basically what happens is price is you're going to be in that trade in MT4 until it either hits your target or it hits your stop loss. And just looking at this trade right now, probability is way higher for us to hit our target. So if this is where I entered the trade at this blue line, price is below it. That's why I'm in profit. If price was above it, I would be out of profit. And it'll keep me in the trade until it hits my stop loss, which says, hey, I'm negative. Don't let me keep losing. Take me out of this trade with whatever loss. I'll wait for the next set. Does that make sense to everybody? Yes. You want to take TP1 as a beginner. Okay. Don't worry about getting in the trade 3. Don't get in the trade 3 times trying to do TP1, 2, and 3. No. Go for TP1, make your money, get into the habit of winning. Then as you get more experience, I'm going to show you how you can modify a live trade so that when price is getting close to TP1, you don't have to enter a new trade. All you've got to do is go into your MT5, hit modify, change the number for TP1 to the number for TP2. Now you're going to be able to stay in the trade until it gets to TP2. But you need to see that price is moving in your direction. Then what we do is the stop loss. Once you're in profit, you want to move your stop loss into profit. So if price reverses, you don't lose money, you just break even. But that's a whole nother training. Okay. I'll show you all that next week, or go to my YouTube. I've got a training on that stuff. Okay. I got an hour on that. All right. So modifying a trade is like step 2. But for you to not have to worry about modifying a trade right now, the only thing you need to be focused on right now is going for TP1. Just go for TP1, make your money, celebrate. Okay. Become a TP1 master. As you get more skill, you can start moving to TP2. But for right now, secure your 10, 20 pips. Get your money, because as your account grows and you're going for 20 pips and your lot size is $1 a pip, guys, that's $20. Okay, that's $20. So this is going to add up quick. All you need to make every day, guys, is between $6 to $8 a day to pay your membership. After that, everything is money in your pocket. Okay, after that, everything is money in your pocket. And I try to send out at least 3 to 4 signals every day. Okay, I try. If I on a losing streak, I ain't gonna lose y'all money. So I'm gonna just not send no more trades. Okay, so definitely. So yes, Tico, tonight at 9, we're gonna do a risk management Forex trading, training. So we're gonna talk about how to know what proper risk guides to use. We're gonna look at some live examples, and everyone make sure you have your MT5 downloaded. Go create your broker account. So on tonight's training, you can be set up so we can take a live trade together. And Nakia, go ahead.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I know you said with the Fair Forex, we should be able to deposit from our credit card, but I was trying to do that just now. And when I clicked to make a deposit, I went through everything, and it's now telling me it's not giving me a credit card option.
And did you get verified yet? Yeah.
I sent in all my documents. It's saying I was verified, like I'm blue tick to everything.
Okay. So when you go to, let me pull it up real quick. Hold on. You got to get off here in 3 minutes. Okay, but hold on. Good question. Just making sure you seeing the same thing I'm seeing. Okay, hang on. Let me share my screen real quick. Okay, so when you come to your Fair Forex, and you go to deposit here, you don't have, so when you come here, let's say you was doing $50, you don't have, boom. I know what happened. it used to be there. For the past 2 days, they've been having a problem with credit card. Okay. I think they're working on it because that was there up until yesterday, because I was trying to do something on my card yesterday too, and they say they're working on it. So that's the issue. Okay. Do you have PayPal or anything? No, hey.
I think I have a PayPal. I haven't used it in a while. I'll have to check to see if I could update it to my current cards.
Okay, with PayPal, just until that deposit literally just went away yesterday, because they were having a problem with the card payment for like the past day, because I was trying to use it. So they probably just removed it instead of giving everyone an error, right? But okay. PayPal is definitely an option as well. Only thing I don't like about PayPal, of course, they charge little fees, but you'll be able to go through PayPal, connect your bank card, and be able to do it that way until the payment, the credit card option is back. Okay. I just prefer FRX because you don't have to go through Skrill and all of that. Like, so it saves you a lot of headache. But it just happens. So y'all, like, the credit card option is gone today. But if you do have Zelle, you have Cash App if you're in the US, but PayPal is something that's definitely doable for everybody. And if you have a problem, Nakia, just hit me up and I could see if I could walk you through it to get that done for you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
No problem. That's a great question. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. So guys, keep that in mind right now. But I'm going to keep checking. So once it's back, you'll be able to use your Visa and debit card. All right. So that's it, guys. We got to get off the call. We got a 2 o'clock call coming up right now. We've got, I'm blitzing, so I got a call at 6, at 10, but we're going to have a 9 o'clock risk management training tonight. So make sure you get as many people on your team on this, because if people start using FRX, y'all, if y'all start taking the signals in the trading group, you'll start making money. You'll start being profitable every single day in addition to HFX. All right. So y'all have a good one. Stay up. We're in 2 trades now, so I'm going to see how these play out, but I'm going to try to drop one more trade idea so you guys can try it in your demo just to test it out until you get your live account funded. All right. Y'all have a good one. Take it easy.